All right, guys, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to show you an unbeatable Frank strategy. All right, very easy for people with low elo, like myself, who are just starting and slowly trying to get better. All right, this is Frank's is super easy to play, very easy eco management, and yeah, just a great civ overall. Not a top tier civ, but really good. All right. So here it is. Okay, I'm playing this dude over here. He's Cumin's, and I'm Frank's. Okay, and we're both around the same elo. This strategy does not work if you don't have a Starbucks cup of coffee. Just take down the music. All right, great. So again, easy start. Build your houses. I'm a bit rusty, kind of just woke up. Then I do basic scouting. Even if you're really low elo, you should try to learn to do this. I take just 2 sheep to scout. I leave one here because sometimes I forget and I don't bring it back. So, not perfect scouting, not perfect build orders, but still good.
Okay.
Then I go, this is the way that I play Franks, right? I go 6 on food. So quickly I found my boar. And then I move on to the next one. Scouting here is not perfect, obviously. I brought the sheep back because I'm kind of lazy. Yep. Then I send 2 on wood. Alright, 2 on wood. Still scouting. I want to find as many sheep as I can. Still scouting. Still 6 on food, 2 on wood. Now I start going back on food. Okay, I'm starting to find my sheep. I have 1 sheep here that I'm going to take quick. And I'm still scouting. Found more sheep. I think I'm missing. Nope, pretty much found all my sheep, right? So still scouting here. Want to find that last boar.
Okay.
Now I have 8 on food, and I go to get my boar. Okay, I don't build a house. Still 2 on wood, 8 on food. Now I found my other boar. I'm gonna complete another arc just to see what my walling looks like, and then I'm gonna go find the opponent. So I don't take the sheep, I just wait. Okay, I'm trying to make it clean. And I take the boar. And now I'm building a house. Okay, so still 2 on wood, 9 on food, 1 building a house, 1 going out to get berries. I still don't have enough to make a mill. But I just had enough, because remember I have 2 on food. So I'm just gathering, waiting for this guy to come back. Boom. Mill being produced. Then I go around 4 to 5 on berries, okay? This might not be the most efficient, but I then use these villagers to do other stuff. And because you're Franks, you get a bonus with the berries. So it turns out to be decently efficient. Alright, finishing off the boar. I think I'm gonna send 1 to the other boar. Now I'm still scouting here, okay? Still making sure I do some form of scouting. When I can't manage my scout, I just shift click. Okay, again, this is low to mid elo stuff. A little bit of bumping here, that's not great. Okay, bring the boar back. So now I have 18 vills. I'm getting ready to go to feudal. So I go to build a house. And I take that boar. And I'm not doing none of this pro TC kill the boar thing, just normal stuff. A little bit of bumping here, not great. But it's alright. Alright, 3 on wood. Last one on wood. I'm gonna get loom now and then go up. Okay, now I'm gonna start scouting my opponent. Now I know he's cumin, so I know that he can counter me easily. So I know that he has camels, right? So I just put the food in so I can click. Now I clicked, finish off the boar. Again, this is absolutely far from perfect, but even with, you know, not mastering this stuff, you're still doing great. Just look at the point difference here, so I know I'm doing okay. Now here I mess up a bit, obviously, you know. Yeah, that was unnecessary. Then I bring two of the lowest ones back. Again, that could have been done way better, but it's fine. I have way too many on wood on this side, but that's because I'm gonna take two off and put them on gold in a sec. 5 here, 7 here. I'm gonna take two of these off and bring them back. I'm almost at feudal. All right. My opponent just clicked feudal, but I'm already way ahead. Okay. I brought my scout back to bring a deer. Alright, so I should have maybe found my opponent first before doing that, but it's fine. I realized that I'm gonna need some more food, so I just brought the scout back to take the deer, okay? You don't have to do this, but it does work better. Just one deer, that's all I need. Boom, hit feudal. Immediately I make a villager, I get my lumber mill upgrade, and because we're Franks, we have the free eco upgrade on the mill. And I leave the ship here to rot, okay? And I bring a villager. I just take the deer quick. I take a villager off berries, and I make a house, and I take 2 off wood to make the mill. So now I have 5 here and 5 here. It's perfect. This girl is gonna make a house, and then probably a barracks. Now I go to find my opponent. So I see he's on his berries. Okay, fine. He just got to feudal, okay? A little bit of idle time here. Come on. Come on. Making a stables, okay? Made my barracks here, stables, and I start walling up. It's not like insane walling up, but I take 2 villagers to wall up max. And I'm still, you know, creating vills. This is super important. Keep making vills. And I start to see that he's fully walled up, okay? I realized though, I saw his villager just walling up, so I realized I might have a chance with some scouts. Okay? 2 on deer, 3 on sheep, and the other one's getting the trees. Okay, move these guys to the sheep. Alright, so I have this villager walling, this villager creating a wall with buildings. Then I decide to make this wall here, but I realize it's super not efficient, and I could just do it like this, down here. So I delete that obviously, and I make the wall straight down. So I just have more space to work with. And this wood line is super protected. Look at that. So hard to get here, right? And it's the same amount of energy, same amount of time. And I start making some scouts. So I do get in, okay? That's why I start to make the scouts, because I found out that I might be able to get in. Obviously I get house, it's not great, but house comes right on time. These guys are almost done. I see he's building pikemen. So I start to move, and I start to build some scouts, okay? I go 4 scouts, so that I'm invested in the scout thing, but it's not something that's gonna bring me down. So I see look at all this. I forced him to have like 4 or 5 people walling up. That's super inefficient. Because he knows I'm Franks, he knows I have good cavalry, so you know, it forces him to wall up, right? So again, I should have maybe done just 1 more scout, since I saw that I'm not going to be able to get in. But it's fine, you know. It's not great, but it's fine. And I just keep trying to find a way in. But then I focus on my economy. I realize I need to get the castle. So this villager is almost done. This villager is almost done. And then I get 1 more villager off of wood to do this. And I start just making as many farms as I can. Alright? Still producing, still producing. Just trying to get as many farms as I can. I didn't get any upgrades on my gold because I'm just trying to get the castle. Now that I see he's walled in, I'm prioritizing castle. I have enough gold. I don't need to get the gold eco upgrades. So I have the food upgrades, I have wood double bit X. This is by default. I have this upgrade by default. And I just start to make as many farms as I can. Alright, I realize I can't get in, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just use these scouts to scout around, see what he's doing. That's gonna happen in a sec. Yep, there we go. He has a villager here, literally trying to house wall. So the scout thing is good because it put him on edge. Like he has idle villagers just around, just waiting for me to attack, okay? Almost done with this wall. This wall is about to be done. Gonna take that villager off, maybe make a farm, go back to wood. And I'm fully walled myself, so now I can get to castle easily. Okay, a little bit of bumping here. I have way too many on gold. When you realize you have way too many on gold and you're just trying to get to castle, you need to take some off. Cappuccino, man, super important in ELO exponential growth, right? Still have way too many on gold. I should have realized this sooner, but anyway, made those farms. And now I go on stone, okay? As Franks, you get cheaper castles. Super important, especially with this setup. I know he's gonna have camels, so he can counter my knights, which are what I'm good at as Franks cavalry. So I know I'm gonna have to pressure him, okay? And since he's Kumans, he's also gonna have that boom. He's gonna be able to make TCs way before me. So there we go, still making bills. Just click castle, all right? Stop for a sec, and I click castle. So let's see what's going on, okay? We have 6 on wood here, 3 on gold, 4 on gold here, just so that I can make knights as soon as I get up. This guy is just editing the wall to make it more accessible. I have a lot of farms going on, 20 farms, all right? And I have 5 on stone. But look at my resources. They're pretty low. Everything's balanced. 100 wood, 100 food. Now I'm getting these blacksmith upgrades, right? So I'm spending food. And 300 gold, 300 stone. Very good villager count. I've been somewhat fairly efficient. And now I'm gonna get these upgrades. Stone mining. So I get stone mining first, then I get the gold one. All right? So we have 1 barracks, 1 stable. Very easy, all right? But look at our points, because we're super efficient in our Dark Age. We're getting up there. He tries to attack me. He knows it's not a good idea because I'm gonna destroy him. I have way more HP than I just, you know. So I use these scouts to scout around to make sure he's not trying to bring things forward or do any weird stuff. And I'm getting to know my map better. I'm finding out where's, look at that. I found more stone. I found a very nice spot of gold here. And I know that maybe I want to attack here because he has a TC. I see that TC. So again, the importance of scouting, okay? Now, here's what I did. I moved 5 villagers off of food because I have now way too much food. And I left these dudes on stone. And I just hit castle. So I'm going to start to make knights. And I'm going to get my pikeman upgrade. I know he has camels. I know he's going to go camels because he expects me as Franks to be all-out cavalry. So I still get the castle before him, but he has way more TCs than me. Now I'm gonna get the lumber mill upgrade soon, so that I can mine wood faster, so that I can drop other stuff. So I make another barracks, because I'm gonna need way more pikemen than knights. My knights are gonna be kind of the distraction, really. Alright, still making bills. I'm just on 1 TC. 4 on gold, that's it. Have a lot on wood. I get housed, unfortunately. I quickly just drop a house off gold because I don't have enough food to make knights anyway, and I'd rather make pikemen, so I take them off gold. And I get this villager to start housing, okay? So these villagers here, they went forward, and I was gonna put the castle here, but I decided, you know what? Let's deny his wood line and TC. This is how you have to think when you play, when you start getting better, you know? Like the only way to get better is to think of how can I really mess with my opponent. So this castle is gonna be horrible for him. Because he's gonna destroy his wood line and mess with this TC a lot, okay? And again, I'm building pikemen out of 2 barracks and knights out of 1 stables. All right, so my play here is gonna mess with those camels. I know for a fact the Kumans, he's gonna have camels. Look at that, immediately. Like he had to bring in 5 villagers into that TC, okay? And I put my villagers in there to see if I can get a few hits. I realize there's no point trying to kill that TC. Still going here, still going strong. More on wood, that I can make pikemen. 4 on gold is enough for now. Making knights and pikemen. Okay? See that? Camels. We predicted that shit because it's pretty obvious, okay? So we have knights and pikemen. It's gonna be difficult for him to kill us with camels. He needs to switch to archers and camels or something like that. I make a siege workshop just so that I can put some more pressure. And now I realize I almost have enough stone again. Take those same 5 villagers and I move forward. I want to get my blacksmith upgrades, but I realize I still don't have enough. I'm gonna get the knight upgrade and the forging upgrade, which makes my attack better. You see this? Here's a little hole, right? I didn't notice this, but it could hurt me later, okay? So I have almost 10 pikemen, 5 knights, and I drop a castle here, okay? This is not the best castle, but I tried to be a bit more strategic so I can deny him this gold. Then he's just forced to have, I think, maybe 1 gold here. So this is awesome, right? He sees this and he tries to deal with it quick because like, yo, this guy's gonna deny a huge portion of my resources. But guess what? I knew what he was gonna do. I have pikemen, I have a lot of pikemen and knights. Look at that. Nothing he could do. I'm still going on wood. I still have low resources, which means I'm spending my resources efficiently. Still gathering stone. I realize farms are getting depleted. I refresh them when I can, or I move off to something else. I'm still making knights and pikemen. Now he runs away. See that? He has knights and camels, and he runs away. Not efficient. He should have stuck to camels, but castle, pikemen, really nothing you could do. I realize now that I probably won this game, so I'm being a bit more calm, but anyway, I move off, and I'm thinking of going here to do one last castle where I'm going to deny this wood line, and it's just going to be horrible for him. If I deny this, then he can't get this gold, he can't get all this stuff. Well, you can get this gold, but you know, you can't get all these farms and wood. So he comes back here, and here's again. I realize he made it in. He was about to make it in, so I house this area quick. All right. Unfortunately, I think there's still like there's still a tiny gap. So unfortunately, he does get in.
Okay.
Kills 1 villager, but those pikemen are going to destroy him. Okay. Then I quickly make a house, clean it off. So I have all these guys putting pressure here. Look at that. Look at that. He's forced to do this now because I'm taking so much control of the map, and my map control is in his face. It's not even far. I'm not even taking all this stuff. I'm taking map control in his face. See that? Calls the GG, okay? Well, it doesn't really say GG, but he resigns. This thing is just gonna destroy this TC in a sec. And I'm already building stables here to knight push. I know that he stopped making camels when he saw all those pikemen. So he's gonna probably think to switch to archers, but guess what? I'm already about to go full blast on knight production, get my blacksmith upgrade, and it's gonna be difficult to beat, right? And look at this, he's about to lose like another, 5 villagers or whatever. So this is the best way to play Franks. It's difficult to do this at high level, but low to mid level, maybe up to like 1400 elo, maybe. This is great. And again, he had a civ that counters Franks really well. Any civ with good camels will destroy Franks, okay? Because Franks, all they really have is good cavalry and decent food economy. Okay? So yeah, about to make those 2 stables. I'll probably have enough stone in a bit. I'll drop another castle here, or maybe even here. And it's gonna be pretty much over for him. Literally can't go anywhere. Denied 2 huge gold pots. He has a bit of stone, a bit of gold. I'm about to kill this TC. Like, it's not even mid-castle and we're about to kill his TC, which is, if he chose to boom, then that's a huge investment, right? He's about to die. So many pikemen, knights. Yeah, it's just pretty much over for him, all right? Just map control, pressure. And the good thing about Franks is we have these cheaper castles that go up at 448 stone, so we can get map control really easily. All right. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, Look at the point difference. Let's look at the stats real quick. Look at that. I mean, he didn't even play it that bad. He was playing good. He had a decent economy compared to me. He had way more gold than me. I had double his stone, but he still had enough stone. But this pressure that we put just kept us in control until we surrounded him with castles. It was just too late. 20 minutes, 28 minutes for somebody to resign is pretty sick. And yeah, I mean, even though he had 2 TCs, our pressure was so strong that he literally couldn't get. We had more villager count than him with 1 TC. So yeah, so this is pretty much the strategy. Awesome 6 strategy for somebody who's just starting out. And yeah, that's pretty much it.